Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Tuesday,
the road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the 5. And for Minneapolis, Brandon Miller is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Chris Paul, then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, down low. And it's going to be Minneapolis off the tip. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Now here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. The 3 from Bane. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for Minneapolis. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Paul with it. Miller outside. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Banchero.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
It's deflected.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Wagner looking it over. Pass to Banchero. On the wing, Suggs. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Portis.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Thomas, that's good.
And sometimes you got to just put your head down and go, just like Thomas did right there.
Now here's Wagner. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Now Banchero. Six on the shot clock. Rebounded by Minneapolis.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Thomas passes to Miller. Stolen by Miller. Banchero against Portis. It's Thomas on the wing. From the arc. No good on the shot. And it's Bane with the ball for Orlando. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
No mercy shown to the rack there. Wagner with the filthy throwdown.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pulls it, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's Thomas. Such a wide open look. Thomas has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a great decision by Thomas. I mean, he decided to keep it for himself off the two-man game.
Inside, Bane, the pass to Carter. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Abdul-Jabbar misses. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far. Suggs with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Suggs outside. He shoots it. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And he gets the bucket.
He doesn't get flustered inside despite giving up a lot of size. He doesn't let the defense dictate the shot he takes.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's checked by Carter. Abdul-Jabbar misses. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. So they take the lead.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's Paul. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Down low. Here's Carter. Got a hand on it. Paul finds Portis. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Minneapolis?
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
That's one more assist in the career of CP3. We haven't seen many better passers in NBA history.
Magic trail by 4. Suggs outside. Payne serving the D. Fires for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Portis gets the bucket.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They've got to put a stop to that trend.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Minneapolis, Heel comes in for Thomas, and Russell. Was subbed in for Chris Paul. De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs. Here's Carter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's De Silva. Black outside. Shot clock at 5. Banchero the screen. Black, no good.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's tipped. Healed up top, defended by Wagner. Portis gets the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And here's Banchero. Black outside. Back to Banchero. To the paint. Man, it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Now Russell. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And he jams it home with authority.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot, he boards it, he's got good size, and a pretty diverse skill set.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Batase comes in for Paolo Banchero, and it's Desmond Bane in for De Silva. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Back to Russell. Pass to Wolf. Here's Russell. Here's Williams. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Wagner, the pass to Batase. And Batase throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And so here's Minneapolis. Orlando making their last shot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And it's Wagner missing. Minneapolis leading by 9. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Black. Pass to Heel. Outside Russell. Here's Wolf. He's checked by Carter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Wagner. Here's Black. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Heel. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. Magic trail by 9. There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's De Silva. Connects from downtown.
Black is such an unselfish player, always willing to get his teammates involved.
And so here's Minneapolis. Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. Here's Wolf to the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Outside Bane. Batase a screen on Russell. Black. No good from 18. And so it's Minneapolis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Minneapolis is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
They've got Buddy Hield. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Nicholas Claxton out there with Williams. And it's Wolf in at the 4.
Well, you know what? I think you've got to have that shot in your game, even if you are a big guy now. And Isaac demonstrating that he does have that in his game.
And for Orlando, they've got Goga Batadze. Desmond Bane is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Here's Wolf. Over Batadze. Wolf can't get it to go.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Pass to Black. Outside Bane. Picked by Isaac. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Bane against Hield. Russell, the pass to Hield. Back to Russell. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
So it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
All right, let's get it.
Hey, MB, Wilton, Kareem, yeah. I tell you what, though, the next game coming up is going to be Kobe and Dr. J. You won't want to miss that one, man. Yeah, but all the big man matches are going to be great. Because the way I have it set up, I have 2 big men to each conference. So in the Eastern Conference, it's Wilt and Kareem. So Wilt, like you said, Wilt and Kareem are going to play for quite a bit. They should play like at least about 4 or 5 times throughout the season. And in the West, we got Shaq and Hakeem. So they'll play a lot as well. So I'm trying to make sure I'm trying to get Danny Wolf some 3-point plays here because he's got a pretty good shot. I forgot to get his play set up, so I'm taking some time to do it right now. There.
A report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans
yeah, but you're spot on, man. I'm looking forward to that one myself.
Challengers, even contenders.
That Wilt and Kareem match is going to be insane.
We're just building and feeding off of that. Guys, back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. Jalen Suggs is checked in for De Silva. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
Now here's Black. Kicks it out to Bane. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
You say it's Dr. J translating? Yeah. I mean, actually, I got, I think you may have missed the game I had against Minnesota. We got Dr. J playing at the power forward spot, so he leaks out a lot in transition. So he gets a lot of, Doc was already like that in the ABA. Remember, this is the ABA version of Dr. J we're talking about. When he was wearing 32 with the Nets back in 1974. Basically his absolute prime. I mean, he was good in the NBA, but everybody knows that Dr. J was at his absolute best in the early 70s. Early to mid 70s is peak Dr. J. So that's what we're going with here. So yeah, he's translating beautifully. Also got the offense set up in the half court where we run a lot of edge plays for him. We don't run a lot of isolations for him. We run a lot of down screens for him coming up the lane. So he'll catch and then he'll come down the lane against slower guys so he can get those good paint opportunities. And with his jumping ability and ability to finish, you can imagine what that looks like. If you want, yeah, you can go check out the game we played against Minnesota. You can see a little bit of it right there. It's in the playlist on my channel, on the NBA Legends Ultimate Showdown playlist, MB. So yeah, back to the gameplay here, guys. Good question though. That was a good question, MB.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Williams. Back to Russell. Minneapolis passing it around. Minneapolis with another miss. And here are the Magic now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Isaac. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hield.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Pass to Williams. Back to Claxton. Now here's Hield. This one for three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
There's the quick hands from Hield. Saw the defender closing in, then pulled the trigger.
To the paint. Here's Bain. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Williams. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Batase, and Batase throws it down.
Got to get Kareem back in there for rim protection. They're dunking all over us right now.
Russell against Suggs. Russell with the ball. No points so far. Pass to Hield. Back to Russell. 16 feet out. It's rebounded by Batase.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And here's Suggs, guarded by Russell. From deep, Bain. Rebounded by Minneapolis. They've led by as much as 10. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Here's Suggs. Black outside. There's the triple. Claxton with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Claxton. Williams finds Hield. Inside. Wolf passes to Hield. Minneapolis with another miss. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Making a name for himself. Goga Batase. What do you like about it, Clark?
Well, you start with that wingspan and his basketball IQ. I mean, anytime he's near the rim, he's a problem at both ends. He's got a knack for scoring the ball in the paint. And, again, you just can't overlook that size and length.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for the Magic, Banchero's checked in for Isaac, and Franz Wagner subbed in for Black. Suggs outside. Pass to Batase. Shot clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Suggs. Batase attacking, and from the field after
and
that.
that's where you see Kareem having problems.
Unleashes
The quicker big men off the dribble in space. This got took right there.
And here's Paul. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Thomas, guarded by Bain. Thomas misses. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Well, the screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Paul passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Minneapolis needs to get off a shot. Miller. Minneapolis with another miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Stolen by Miller. Portis outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Batase a screen on Portis. Here's Banchero. Orlando again missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Wagner. Here's Black. And a miss there on the triple. Portis against Banchero. Portis, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Paul. 4-3 on target from range. Paul's got 5.
You know, as he's gotten older, the outside jumper has become a bigger part of Paul's game, as it needs to.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
And they were top 10 in the league at scoring off turnovers. It was baked into the game plan every night, and it made them exciting to watch.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks, a defensive powerhouse.
Impressive to see Black converting through contact like that, showing you some strength right there.
Left side Paul. Pass to Thomas. Portis right side. The 3. It's hauled in by Black. Orlando trailing here. Banchero with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Banchero drives. The 3 from Suggs. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. 5 points in the game.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at. But Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
Thomas outside for 3. The shot no good. Great D that time from Suggs. To the inside. Here's Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Guarded by Banchero. Will it go? Portis' shot is off. Orlando leading by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Here's Paul following the 3-point basket by Orlando. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Suggs. And rejected.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
And Batase throws it down.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Black. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Blocked! Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Banchero outside. Carter, the pass to Suggs. Pulls up on the wing, and he drops that one in. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Thomas. Uncovered. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. Launches it from deep, and that's not gonna go. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
Outside shots aren't falling for Team Kareem right now, man.
And could win this going away.
We're getting the good looks, but we're just not making them.
After this.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Orlando Magic.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. And here are the Magic now. They've got Brandon Miller, Chris Paul out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Bobby Portis, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Pass to Portis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Portis adding insult to injury. He'll have a chance for one more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one, Bobby Portis.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Bain. And here's Banchero. Picked by Carter. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Minneapolis. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And it's in there. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
And Banchero gets it to go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Portis gets
Bobby Portis taking over right now.
Coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Carroll with a screen on Thomas. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Bain's got 10.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Now Paul. He's got 5. Here's Miller. Over Wagner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Wendell Carter.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good.
The 7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you gotta love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
Miller with it. Wagner picks him up. Thomas outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
On the wing, Bane. Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, I love the unselfishness from Bane. Very willing to give the ball up.
For Minneapolis, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Paul passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, I don't think you can allow Abdul-Jabbar to get ideal position inside, because if you do, he's dunking it all over you.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Wagner. Crosses over. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Brandon Miller. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good.
When you look at Franz Wagner, I mean, he's got height and skill, and he really knows how to play. He's got a great understanding and feel for the game. He's just one of those versatile, high-level performers that you love to watch play.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for Minneapolis. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Miller outside. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Portis with a screen on Suggs. From the high post. Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, Clark, when we watch Paolo Banchero play, you can forget he's 6'10".
And he's a locomotive. I mean, he's probably 255 pounds, and all of it is cable wire. I mean, that's why he went first overall. That combination of skill, ball handling, dexterity, agility, and force. He's 25 points a game and also 5 assists. At his size, you don't see that kind of production.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. BA?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
The 3 from Bane. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Number 1, the Magic.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so here's Minneapolis. It's a 3-point game. Miller on the wing. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Wagner. Bane, the pass to Carter. Suggs outside. Outside Carter. From outside the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 16th rebound on the night. Miller can't get it to go.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor, and the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
To the middle. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Miller outside, and there's a pick. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Wolf, good. Wolf's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
Suggs finds Bain. Wagner draws the double. The three from Banchero. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Count that bucket.
Oh, you got to love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Outside Bain. Out to the wing. Back to Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for two.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Miller on the wing. To the right side for the tie. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Outside Bain. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Minneapolis. For the lead. Thomas misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Banchero passes to Carter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Some nice physicality there from Carter, going right into the defense.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off their arc tonight.
Look at who's out there now for Minneapolis. Williams is checked in for Miller. Hield comes in for Thomas. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Paul. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Now here's Russell. No points yet. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Bain. From downtown. Carter can't get it to go. Minneapolis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter.
Oh, what you say?
Wow.
Come on now. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Hits the trifecta. Wagner's got his 2nd basket on the night.
And if Wagner can become a consistent threat from deep, watch out now, because then he'll be borderline unstoppable.
Russell to pass to Wolf. Back to Russell. Pass to Hield. 3-pointer. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in the game. Bain with it. Russell covering. It's good. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Yeah, really, Bain is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that one is hammered home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Bain's got 8 here in this quarter.
That's his 2nd tray of this half of the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Now here's Russell. Still no points. And the basket by Hield.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Banchero. Puts up a 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside heel. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to heel. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now just a three-point Orlando lead. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Right wing. Here's Wolf. From outside, off the mark. Orlando leading by 5. Banchero with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. He's got a piece of it. Second chance shot. Ooh, Banchero puts it right back.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Outside heel. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Carter, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 24 points. And the Magic shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Black. Rebounded by Minneapolis. Right side, Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Franz Wagner.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First free throw is good. Orlando making a switch here. And Williams drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
From deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our state. State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Magic. Wagner and Isaac holding down those forward spots. Jalen Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's Bataze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The first one falls.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Suggs hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Russell, the pass to Portis. Now here's Heel. He's covered by Suggs. Minneapolis passing it around. Three-pointer, no good. Orlando leading by 4. Wagner outside. To the inside. Here's Bataze. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Russell, the pass to Claxton. Back to Russell. Claxton, a screen on Suggs. Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, what a nice read, boy. Exquisite, perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
Wagner outside. Inside. Portis with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Williams passes to Portis. Russell against Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tell you what, guys who can shoot it and pass it like Russell, always of great value to the rotation.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. Magic shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. And it's Black penetrating. The layup off target.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minneapolis.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The Tadze. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're
Really
sitting,
physical down the stretch, isn't it, y'all?
No
Man.
question about it. I mean,
No layups right now for anybody.
A good call by the officials.
Shoot 2.
Got playoff intensity to this game. 2 Eastern Conference teams.
And he can't get the first
Could be a
one.
playoff matchup.
He hits the second from the line. And so here's Minneapolis. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Portis the screen. Here's Russell. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 7 tonight. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And the dunk by Isaac.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Pass to Williams. Here's Claxton. Now here's Portis. Clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Paul, he's checked in for Russell. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Nifty move, and the dunk by Wagner.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Out to Portis. Back to Paul. Healed from outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
he's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Here's Suggs, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Pass to Claxton. Minneapolis passing it around. Outside, Williams. And here's Paul. Claxton passes to Portis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Wagner inside, working on Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Wagner fearless in his attack and aggressive with it as well, forcing the defense to foul.
No good on that one. Both teams will make substitutions. And the second free throw is good.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Outside heel. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to heel. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. Outside Bane. Pass to Banchero. Back to Bane. Carter from outside. Rebounded by Minneapolis. Paul looking over the floor. Abdul-Jabbar.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
For Orlando, it's Banchero just showing off now.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Outside Paul. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Up and over Carter. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13 points here in the second half alone. For Orlando, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Black checked in for Suggs.
Substitution for Orlando. Number 0.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Black. The 3 is up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Hey, between scoring and rebounding, Porter's a major threat for this team, and he's showing it tonight.
Here's Carter. Minneapolis getting their last shot to go. It's good.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Outside heel. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Up and over Carter. And Minneapolis getting another bucket right there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Bane. Man, unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And here's Hield, guarded by Bane. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Paul. The 3 is up. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Black. Out to the right wing. And there's the lob. Bane, the pass to Wagner. No good on the triple. For Minneapolis, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Bane against Hield. To the left wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Williams. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 5th rebound in this one. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Carter. Outside Bane to take the lead. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Paul with it. Left side Hield. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Carter. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Now here's Bane. Now Banchero. The 10-footer. No good.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's checked by Carter. Ooh, it doesn't go. Orlando leading. Bane drives to the hoop. it up. Can't get it to go. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Well, that was a savvy move by the veteran Paul, ensuring he gets fouled while taking that shot.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Minneapolis, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
That's good from Paul. Brandon Miller's checked in for Minneapolis. Thomas comes in for Heald. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Paul hits them both.
We come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
Outside Banchero. Here's Bane. Now Carter. Wide open. And he rebounds again.
He's having as dominant a game on the boards as you will ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single-game record, he's setting a very high bar. Now here's Banchero. Banchero, strong inside.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's checked by Carter. Carter rips down the board. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. 59 seconds left in the final quarter. Ball against Bane. And here's Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Carter. Now Banchero. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Graham, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Shot's no good. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Now Banchero. There's another rebound.
Boy, does this guy play hard. Acting like every board is his.
And would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? Unreal. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And that's the beauty of Kareem. He's the one great center, maybe outside even Abdul-Jabbar, that you know if you foul him, he'll hit free throws late in the game. Maybe the greatest free throw shooting big center we've ever seen.
Exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
In clutch situations.
Timeout from Jamal Mosley. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
And so it's Minneapolis with the W.
And that'll do it.
That was an
Aim good shot
incredible
off.
night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to see
Team Kareem, 2-0.
So many times we see
Start the
these
season.
games won by the home team.
Now a minute to check in with Ali LaForce.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 31 rebounds, 32 points.
Okay, buddy, looking at the defensive side, talk about the effort and the focus you showed tonight.
We just more locked in. We had a long film room talk, and we had a good dialogue and back and forth. And it all comes down to trust and trusting everybody and make sure everybody has each other's back. And that's what we did. We had each other's back, and we played together and played team defense.
That trust is everything. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
Man, physical game tonight. A lot of free throws on both sides. Points in the paint for Team Kareem was the ceiling story. Just couldn't get that three-point line going for Team Kareem, though, man. We missed so many threes. Took 17, only made 4. They took 36 and made 10. So neither team shot good from downtown, rather. And it was, man, look at that. And the offensive rebounds went to mostly the Orlando Magic, though. They had 9 offensive rebounds to our 2. But it was, no one ever really had a big lead. I mean, they had a lead of 9, and we had 10 max. But as you can see, it's a 3-point game as the finish. So it was close throughout, man. Very physical. Much more they couldn't do it. They couldn't do to Team Larry Bird. They couldn't do to Team Kareem. They did to Team Larry Bird, though. So Team Kareem coming away with a win, beating a mutual opponent between them and Team Bird. I tell you, they had to fight for every bit of it, though, man, because the shots, let's take a look at some of the shots here. CP3 distribute the ball very well. Only 10 assists, only 1 turnover. He did a great job tonight. Only took 6 shots. Got the ball to Kareem, but Kareem, 22 shots for 32 points, 31 big rebounds, man. This is the key right here, 6 blocks. Down the stretch, he really shut the lane down when it got to clutch time. Paolo Banchero, good performance, 23 points, 10 rebounds. Desmond Bain goes 4 of 10 from downtown. Suggs off the bench comes in, 15 points. Wendell Carter exploiting Kareem deep. But the story of the night, of course, the man from UCLA, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Let's take a look at it. And he was all over the glass, man. 31 boards. My man MB, I can't wait to see him and Wilt, man. Because him and Wilt, I mean, Shaq and Olajuwon are good rebounders, but Kareem and Wilt are legendary rebounders. Like, they're in a class by themselves. Like the best rebounders there's ever been. I would probably say maybe Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Dennis Rodman, probably Kareem, Charles Barkley's up there, but generally speaking, those are pretty much the best rebounders out there. Moses Malone as well. But those are pretty much, that's like the Mount Rushmore of rebounders of all time. Just pure rebounding ability. Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Dennis Rodman, Charles Barkley. Those guys are and Moses Malone. Those guys are all in a class by themselves. And when Kareem and Jabbar get together, I can't wait to see that. That's going to be a war, man, on the glass. That's going to be a war. Because right now, they're both averaging over 30 rebounds. I think Shaq and Hakeem are averaging somewhere around maybe 15, 18. 15, 18 boards, something like that. Kareem and Wilt are like double that right now. So yeah. They're just better rebounders. They're like Hakeem and Shaq are good, but Wilt and Kareem are just better. So let's go ahead and move this along and see who's up next. I believe it's Team Kobe. I think it's Team Kobe's playing next. Let's see here. I think it's Team Kobe. Or is it Team J? Nope, it's the Rockets. Nope, the Rockets. Team Dream, I'm thinking about Hakeem Olajuwon still with the Rockets, but 94, Hakeem Olajuwon's up next. Remember, Hakeem is playing hurt. Now, they got a back-to-back. So they're playing the Rockets tonight. They're taking on Kevin Durant and boys, and then they got to take on Team Jordan the next night. Oh, my goodness. And Kareem is hurt. Then they got Bam Adebayo. Then they got Bam in Miami. So it's a tough schedule with the fact that Hakeem is hurt. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be the next game coming up here pretty soon. Rockets and the Dream. Hakeem Olajuwon leading his boys up against Kevin Durant, who just failed to Team Kobe Bryant. You missed that game, that's up there. Kobe Bryant in that game against Houston had 43 points in the second half and a 17-point comeback to beat Houston, man. That was unbelievable. Kobe had like 9 points in the first half and finished with 51. It was crazy, man. That was classic Kobe. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this off here, and I will see you guys for the Houston Rockets taking on the Houston Dream right here on Lexington Strong Style Sports as we continue the NBA Legends in the Modern Era Ultimate Super Showdown. I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.